Hey, happy Friday from downtown Seattle from DevHub's HQ. Today we kind of have a special guest, my friend, your CTO, co-CEO, and co-founder of DevHub, Daniel Rust. Every Friday we're going to probably switch it up. This Friday what we're going to talk about is a use case related to offline to online or digital and how it was executed in our campaign. So basically direct mail tied to a landing page, but at scale to the tune of 197,000. This video probably will be pretty short, but again, if you want to inquire about how we actually executed it technically, you can either comment below or follow the links below, and hopefully that clarifies it. Always feel free to ask. With that, I'd like to introduce Daniel Rust.
Hey everybody. Yeah, we wanted to walk through just kind of a example of the kinds of use cases that people utilize our platform for. So this one was in a combination with a couple different agencies. The basic concept, like Mark said, was to take kind of an offline to online engagement, mainly with kind of generating leads and interest around products. So this particular campaign was tied around basically a print media campaign. We worked with kind of an on-demand printing company to basically generate 197,000 individual postcard mailers based on a kind of a lead list that was gathered from the brand. They use things like geography, income, things like that to target a list. Basically, they had from that list really just the address and name that they could deliver that postcard to. What we did is work with that print company to auto print all these individual postcard mailers. Each of those mailers had a unique URL, what some would call a PURL. It's a personalized URL that if they visited that, then they started to land on our platform. We would then take them based on their prospect information and route them to their nearest financial advisor agent. And then it would also include what product that they were trying to pitch to that particular prospect. It would route them to their local page so they would have their local agent represented on there. And on that page was a lead form. This lead form basically was kind of a gated content for a downloadable PDF that had more information about that particular product that they were targeting with. If they filled out the form with their email address and phone number, then it would then put them into another integration with a platform that could do drip email campaigns. So that capturing of that information would go into there. They would immediately get a kind of a thank you for downloading the PDF, and then it would follow up with them periodically over the next 2 months or so to kind of engage them and move them through the cycle. All those emails were also branded with the individual agent as well with their contact info. But what it really allowed them to do was get this kind of very basic location individual agents and get them targeted to all these prospects and marry that data between address and then gather an email address and a phone number so they could actually follow up with that particular lead and interest in that product. So it was really successful. They were able to execute this, all tracked down to the individual prospect ID level, and then they were able to roll that out into a couple different other markets as well. So it's just kind of an example of the kinds of things we help tie together. Any sort of concept like that we can help you execute with.
Nice. Thanks, Daniel. Just gonna get back on camera. Never know which way to turn. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, that's good. So basically these Fridays are just gonna kind of go over different use cases. I mean, there's well over 100 of them. And so not all of them fit into a standard box if you're looking for landing pages to do one thing, but how they tie to different parts of your digital marketing strategy. So with that, have a great weekend and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everybody.
See you.